Hello everyone, my name is Zareen Feroz. I do have a speech impediment and I take my time to speak, so please be patient. My debate topic is the assassination of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani was negative for national security in the Middle East. At first, let's talk about who Qasem Soleimani is and if he played a role in attacking the US. Qasem Soleimani was the head of the Kurds force. He was a front line on the ground along with the Kurds in defeating ISIS. He was one of the leaders in the fight to defeat ISIS, and he succeeded in defeating ISIS. He was viewed apolitical in Iran as he did not take part in domestic oppression. Qasem was a US ally in defeating ISIS, and we killed him. Very bad. Trump administration is notorious for lying and did not provide any proof that Qasem Soleimani was planning to attack the US. Soleimani is also not responsible for Benghazi or 9/11 as claimed by Trump or Mike Pence. A US contractor was killed in Iraq, but zero information was provided about that person. The US started bombing Shia militia in Iraq and blamed Shia for the alleged attack on American contractor. Most likely the American contractor was killed by ISIS or Sunni fundamentalists. Generally speaking, there are no Shia terror attack against the US. The jihadist comes from the Salafist and Sunni Wahhabi fundamentalist. According to Iraqi Prime Minister, Soleimani was in Iraq carrying a message to Saudi on how to reduce Iran-Saudi tensions. Soleimani was literally on a peace mission when he was killed by US airstrike. Killing Soleimani was illegal and a war crime. It did not make the Middle East safer when Soleimani was a leader in defeating ISIS. Shia militias are de facto on the US side in the fight against ISIS. TSA, Israel, they all had to beef up their security after the assassination of Soleimani. Did that make you safer? I don't think so. Russia's two top allies in the region are Syria and Iran. China is also an ally of Iran. Russia is definitely not happy. Their biggest ally, Iran general, was assassinated. So much for Trump is a Putin's puppet. The US shares a common enemy with Iran, that is ISIS. ISIS wants to do a genocide of the Shia Muslims. How on earth is the top Iranian general Soleimani a terrorist when he just helped defeat ISIS? According to international court, the US killed Iranian general and imposed sanctions, preventing medicines from going into the country. Sanctions are economic warfare. The US is desperately trying to create another failed state in Iran, which will make the Middle East even more unsafe. The killing of Soleimani has escalated so much conflict. We were about to start a new war. That's not safe. The Biden administration will have less trust, diplomacy, and negotiation power as Iran may not trust the US again. I reject both US foreign policy and Islam as an ex-Muslim atheist humanist. And I hope science, reason, compassion, empathy, and secularism will guide our diplomatic relations. Thank you so much.